Hello, hello, I'm back from He Said, She Said, Food for Thought. Tonight, while my husband is out working very hard on a roof, I decided I'd make him one of his favorites, which is chicken pot pie. And I wanted to show you, if you recall, I showed you how I did all of the roasted chicken. That's going to come in handy here in a few minutes. I have the broth going here. I also have a cheese sauce. It's just a Campbell's soup can, but it will work. And then I have basically celery, carrot, onion, and garlic. And it's just sauteing briefly. I kind of minced everything because my husband's not a big fan of celery. I'll show you how this all comes together here shortly. I'll be right back. What I have going on here is that delicious chicken broth that I made yesterday with the giblets. I've got the chicken soup that I added 1 cup of milk to. Now you can add heavy cream. I've got the mirepoix going here. And then I also have an audience, as you can see. I've got an egg wash that will be going on top of the crust. And my husband's actually really a great baker. We both had great grandmothers that were awesome as far as baking is concerned. That's really not my specialty. I'm much better at savory sorts of things. But less is more in this case. So I've just sprayed the pie pan with Pam. I didn't use heavy butter or anything. It's not necessary. And then I put in that delicious chicken at the bottom of it because that will sort of hold the whole pie together. And then I've got the other one that's at room temperature ready to go on top when it's complete. I added some peas to the top. I also put in some sage, crushed up a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of salt and pepper, but remember that that chicken that I made yesterday already has a lot of flavor. And then I'm just coming over to my pan to show you that I added that cream sauce here, and all I'm going to do is add approximately 1 cup of the broth to this, okay? And it's just going to kind of blend in all of those flavors that we have from the chicken. I don't like to use a lot of seasoning for a chicken pot pie because I really like to taste the chicken. You can always add more or less. If you don't like peas, we happen to be a big fan. You can also add mushrooms. You can do lots of things with it. And it doesn't have to be cream based either. You can make this a gravy sauce. So here you have the cream sauce that I put in, just a tad of broth. And it was an old wives' tale that my grandmother used to say that if you put a pat of butter along the sides and we're going to cut it, as soon as you put that crust on top, it'll help it rise better. I'm not sure if that's exactly true, but I'm not one to question it. All right, so I'm ready to cut this and get it in the oven and see how it turns out. I'm going to slice it where I put those little pieces or pats of butter. I'm going to go like this. It doesn't have to be fancy. You just want the air to escape so that the crust will rise. And I'm hoping Billy Allen will like this when he gets home from work. We'll find out. It's at 350 for about 35 minutes. So this is almost the end result. I've put it pretty much in for about 40-45 minutes because it was a thicker pie. I'm going to turn the oven off and keep it on warm, and it will still continue to cook, but as you can see, it's a golden color. I know everything on the inside is ready to go. We're just going to let that set, and then we'll slice it, and it should be great to go. We'll see what he thinks.
So here's the chicken pie the wife made. I've got a dog lurking underneath. As the dog wants some chicken pie. The chicken pie tastes absolutely fantastic. I've got to tell you, it's nice, it's creamy, it's chickeny, it's got veg in it. It's awesome. So a big thumbs up with the chicken pie. Awesome job.